Romelu Lukaku, the Belgium centre-forward, is confident of reaching the last four. Credit AP when Belgium take on Brazil in the Kazan Arena on Friday night. It could be a busy 90 minutes for Wagner, the Brazilian right-back. Perhaps unintentionally, Romelu Lukaku, the powerhouse Belgium centre-forward, made it quite clear that the Corinthians defender had been singled out by Roberto Martinez's coaching team as the weak link in the Brazilian setup. Defensively, they can be taken, said the Manchester United striker, when asked if the competition favourites had any exploitable weakness. Three of their back four are really experienced defenders. But we have trained how to take them. It was a confident declaration from Lukaku, the one player at the competition who does not need the simultaneous translation service, answering press questions in English, French, Dutch and Portuguese. Especially since, together with Uruguay, Brazil have the best defensive record at this competition, a solid, rather un-Brazil-like platform from which their creative forwards can build. But Lukaku believed the plan that had been put into effect since Belgium squeezed past Japan would come to fruition. And were it to do so, it would represent a hugely significant moment for a bunch of players who have yet to convert their collective potential into silverware. I'm not saying it's the most important game we've ever played, because if we win, the match after that will be even more important, he said. But it is a benchmark. And I believe we have enough quality to make the difference. Evidence of such quality, however, was in short supply in the early stages of their game with Japan. Then they seemed cowed and perplexed, for much of the game easily outplayed. Lukaku took it upon himself vigorously to lecture his teammates when they gathered in a huddle at the start of the second half. I said to the boys, nothing in life is easy, that if you want to achieve something you have to fight, recalled Lukaku. Ultimately, however, rather than Lukaku's verbals, it was manager Martinez's substitutes who made the difference. Marouane Fellaini scored one of the goals in the comeback, while Nasser Chadli struck the last-second winner, benefiting from Lukaku's masterful dummy. So successful was the tactical switch, Martinez is reckoned to have been more than tempted to turn his Plan B into Plan A and is likely to start with the two of them against Brazil. World Cup 2018 Stadium, Kazan Arena. The overall message when in a competition like this is you cannot rely on just 11 players. All our outfield players had already played a game, so when they came on, they were ready, said Martinez in a refutation of the idea that making changes to the lineup in the group stages somehow undermines momentum. The way we approach this game is that everyone is ready to contribute. The success of our substitutes was that they were ready to make a mark. Bold words. But Martinez is more than aware of what he is up against. While this may be second in the world standings, taking on third, Brazil have looked a cut above the rest in this tournament. Solid in defense, they build from the back, break at pace and finish with rapier efficiency. It is some combination their coach Tite has developed, a very different Brazil from the side whose assumptions of their own impenetrability were so ruthlessly exposed in that 7-1 defeat to Germany last time round. The best aerial photography from the World Cup and, intriguingly, Tite has a Plan B of his own. While Belgium were struggling to overcome Japan, he unlocked Mexico by switching personnel, moving Neymar into the middle and pushing Gabriel Jesus out onto the left wing. It worked with ruthless efficiency. You can't just have one option, he said. We have several and we perfect them as needed. Which is why, in a Kazan Arena that will be swathed in yellow as Brazil's army of supporters fill every corner, Belgium's golden generation face their toughest examination. After this, they will either be tarnished beyond repair or gleam with bright authority. They have reached the stage of the World Cup where there is no point in between. Brazil, Alisson, Roma, Wagner, Corinthians, T. Silva, PSG, Miranda, Inter, Marcelo, Real Madrid, Coutinho, Barcelona, Fernandinho, Manchester City, Paulino, Barcelona, Neymar, PSG, Jesus, Manchester City, Willian, Chelsea. Belgium, Courtois, Chelsea, Alderweireld, Tottenham H. Company, Manchester City, Vertonghen, Tottenham H. Meunier, PSG, Witsel, Tianjin Quanjian, Fellini, Manchester United, De Bruyne, Manchester City, Codley, Tottenham H. Hazard, Chelsea, Lukaku, Manchester United. World Cup 2018, the best of the Telegraph's coverage. World Cup newsletter promo. End of article.